I believe it's really important to be able to ride both hooked and unhooked, but for me, the best feeling and the most challenging times that I have are riding unhooked, mostly because I feel like it's the closest I can get to surfing. When you're unhooked, you can really open your whole body up and really enjoy the turn. So on this particular fin blow, the wind's pretty well straight on shore. So I've got my kite pretty high up above my head because essentially what I'm trying to do is just kill the power of the kite while I try and complete the turn. So at this point right here, I've positioned my kite, and that's really key, is to make sure you get your kite in the perfect position before you go ahead and unhook. What you don't want to do is try and do that while you're unhooked, or else you're going to get ripped down the line. I've spotted exactly where I want to do the turn. I've got complete control and composure at the moment, and that's when I'm going to pull my bar out and unhook from my harness. I really like to hold my bar with the D-power strap going through the middle of my fingers. That way it gives you, complete centre over the bar as well, and you're less likely to turn the bar one way or another. I probably say this all the time, but the bottom turn is the most important part of any move that you do, because essentially it sets you up for the rest of the turn. So I've lowered my centre of gravity, I've started driving off the bottom, picked where I wanted to hit. I'm still not doing anything at all with the kite, it's straight up above my head. And then when the lip's just about to crumble, that's where you want to be hitting it. The more you draw out your bottom turn and the more straight up and down you go, the more you can actually blow your fins out. And I haven't got that vertical on this one, but it's really important to try and get as vertical as possible, because then you can really whip the tail around. So during this point right here, I've blown the tail out, and now I'm going to look for, where I'm going to bring it back into the wave. Unless you're really precise with that, your fins are going to slide out or you're going to fall out the back. Like doing an air, you want to extend your body just upon landing, because what this is going to do is going to give you some time to really absorb the landing, and also use your knees for that as well. Yeah, obviously you've slowed down from changing the direction within your turn, and your kite's still moving in a forward motion. So this is where you need to act really fast and hook back into your kite so you don't get ripped off your board. The best way to hook back in is to reach up, grab your chicken loop, pull it down and hook it into your harness. The advantage of doing that is when you do pull your chicken loop down, it'll actually depower your kite, so you're not fighting against the kite. I mean, these kind of moves and these kind of conditions, I think, is exactly what the kite's built for. If I was out there surfing on those waves, I wouldn't be able to do that turn, because I just wouldn't be able to get up and get the power that I needed to do it. So I think that's a real advantage of the kite, is that you can sling yourself into smaller waves that you wouldn't normally be able to surf.